Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back, and I greatly appreciate you all for returning. And if you're new, welcome. Okay, so I have good news. All right, because I manifest really hard for not just me, but for all my subscribers. My left palm just started getting really itchy suddenly. And every time that happens to me on my left hand, it means abundance is coming in. Yes, and not just for me, but for everyone who subscribes to me. Because I'm manifesting and, praying for all of you to get an abundance that you need. Okay? So that's wonderful news, right? Yes. Amen. But all my subscribers get their blessings and their abundance, regardless on the situation. Everybody deserves it. At least on my channel, they do. Alright, let's see what's going on. Alright, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for the abundance that is coming for me and my viewers. First of all, thank you so much, universe and the divine. Holy Spirit, I ask that you please protect me and my viewers from any harm due to negative energies, negative spell work. I'm sorry. Negative spell work or any kind of spell work at that. Voodoo, curses, evil eyes, negative comments, negative thoughts. I ask that you return to sender 2 billion times fold, because we don't need none of that. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen, amen. We want positivity here, not negativity, right? We're here to heal, not be negative. Alright. What do we have for my viewers? What do my viewers need to see? What do my viewers need? Actually, you know what? I haven't used these in a while, and I'm being drawn to them this morning. The situation cards, yeah. But don't worry, I'll use a little bit of everything and get all the messages I can for whatever energies are out there, okay? This may or may not resonate with all of you, okay? I do try my best. That's why my readings are extra long, because I do try to connect with everyone, okay? The longer people are around my channel, the greater possibility that I can pick up on that energy. It all depends, okay? But there's just a lot of energy, and some energies are just really stronger than others, okay? So only take what resonates. Not everything in my readings are going to be for everyone, okay? It is for some people, but it just might not be for you, all right? It doesn't mean the whole situation isn't for you, but maybe just bits and pieces of it. And that happens a lot too, because it is a general reading, okay? Just so you know. It is raining here in California, and I love the rain. I don't know about you guys, but I love when my plants get their water. California always has like droughts and water situations, but I love the rain regardless. Alright, it looks like these wanted to come out. Alright. Alright, so what I'm seeing here, let me just be sure though. Hold on one second. I don't want to put something out there and I'm not 100%, because I just need to check on this person here that's coming through to you here. About this. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm seeing here, all right, you have a soulmate connection here. This is a soul contract, okay? This is a soul contract you have with someone, all right? You've had past lives with this person. You know, they're your soulmate. They could be a twin flame, but I haven't seen, you know, that pop out just yet, okay? But I will look for it. But it's definitely a soul contract here. So you're connected to somebody from a past life, many past lives for some of you, okay? And in this life, I want to say around, maybe for some of you, it was right before COVID hit, like right before COVID hit us. You met this soulmate, okay? And you know they were something very special, like something very unique and different, this connection. It felt like you've known this person, you can trust this person. There was just some kind of knowing here, like a feeling of safety, like you know this person, you felt extremely comfortable with them. They made you feel safe in some sort of way, okay? And you also were very attracted to them, you felt drawn to them. They are very attractive, you find them very attractive, and you're a beautiful person too, or handsome, okay? This could be male or female, doesn't matter. But it is a masculine and feminine energy. However, this feminine energy, when she's on her own doing independent things for herself, which is most of the time, she does transform into a masculine energy, because she's in control. She's, you know, handling things in a masculine way. Ooh, you hear that thunder? I love thunder. I know I'm weird like that, but I love rain and thunder. Anyway, this person, what I'm seeing here, somebody was in a marriage, okay? When you met this person, either them or you were in a marriage here already. And yes, you are married to a soulmate, okay? Because we can have several soulmates in our lifetimes. It doesn't mean that they're all meant to be a soulmate for love, like for romantic ways, you know what I mean? Sometimes our soulmates are for friendships, for learning lessons, they're only coming for a season. There's all different types of soulmates. There's even karmic soulmates, okay? Where they come trigger you so you can heal certain things, okay? So we know all that. I don't have to explain all that. Because you know. If you've been watching me, you know. So anyway, I feel like this person interacted with you, but it was like flirting, a lot of eye contact, you know, teasing, like a playful type of energy I'm feeling. You get the butterflies in your stomach when every time you see this person or you saw this person. And you just don't understand, but it just felt right. You don't understand why, but they just felt so right, okay? But one of you or both of you are married or in a commitment, okay, and not available. And suddenly this person that seems like you should be with them, but you feel guilty. There's a guilt here from one of you, not the other, but for one of you there's a guilt here. The other one can care less. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the person that is coming towards you, the soulmate that feels right, yeah, they are your soulmate. However, they're wearing a mask, okay? This is not who they truly are. They showed you what you wanted to see. They were trying to play and manipulate you, trying to make you see, like, you know, that they were something really like a Prince Charming type of energy they wanted to be. But they're not a Prince Charming by all means. Um, they see that, you know, you're making healthy choices for yourself. You seem like they notice, they see that you're happy, you're content. Um, you know, they saw that you were happy and content here, and they were jealous. They were jealous of that. They know that this person, they could be extremely intuitive. They can be, for some of you, this person is a spiritual person. Okay, they believe in, like, you know, energy. They believe in transmuting energy. They have spiritual beliefs, and it's different for everyone. Okay, for some, they can be a warlock. Okay, for some, they could be a witch. All right, you know, or they could just be a spiritual person and whatever they believe in. There's just so many different things I'm seeing here. So the thing is, this person knows right from the start, when they just saw you the first time. It was like they knew right off the bat, right away, that you are connected to them, that you have a soul contract with them, that they have this connection with you. They know that you come from a past life. They feel your energy from miles away. There's no hiding from this person. You feel them in your gut. Okay, this person triggers you. They trigger you. But the thing is, this person was manipulating your energy here. Okay, they were transmuting your energy, manipulating you, trying to control your emotions here. They were doing some spell work as they were staring at you, that you have no idea. They're whispering out some words here. I can see it under their breath, where you can't even hear them, because you don't have to say it really loud or anything when you do spell work. It could be with eye contact. It's just where you're putting that energy in, and they're really, they know how to do that, but they're not good enough, they're not strong enough to really gain power over you, because you're very protected. You can be an emperor and empress energy here. This is you have a very strong energy here, and so do they. Okay, but the thing is, this person's a bit of a manipulator. They manipulate people. You know, when they came to you, they were going through some struggles here financially, and they saw you as an opportunity. Okay, this person, I don't feel, they're not a loyal person. They're deceitful to people. They promise people things, but they break their promises. They lie a lot. They're a manipulator. They're very deceptive. And they break a lot of hearts here. Okay. And I felt like they kind of broke your heart in a way too, and it's like you don't know why, in a way, because it's not like you had a relationship in this lifetime with them, but the way that they treated you this lifetime, it felt like you were in a serious relationship with them. Okay, it felt like that. It felt like this person, you know, had a place in your life, even though they weren't physically there. Mentally, by the soul, it's like they were there. They have been there, but it's just not in this lifetime. So when this person started acting out immaturely, I feel like something happened here. The way they approached you was wrong. They did it in a really low vibrational way, possibly. But there was some truth that they did say, and that truth was that they have been waiting for you in this lifetime. They've been waiting for you and manifesting you. Some of you ended up moving out of state. Maybe some of you were living somewhere, I'm seeing. Hold on. Let's get some insight on it. Okay. Yeah. So for some of you, you ended up moving out of state, okay, or into a different town or city, but I see a distance here from where you used to live for some of you. This is not for everyone. Only take what resonates. But for some of you, you ended up moving because the job wasn't going well. Maybe you couldn't find a job, or the money wasn't coming in fast enough. Things happened, and it was just like one thing after another, and like you had to move, okay? You had to move, like everything went wrong, and you had to move to a place with opportunities for you. But what you don't know here, the reason why all this happened was because this dark energy, this soul contract that you have with this person, okay, from a past lifetime, they actually influenced that because they were manifesting you in. They were manifesting their soulmate during a time where things were going wrong for them, and they manifested it in a way that really sabotaged your life, okay, causing you not to have opportunities, blocking that from you. I don't think at that time that you were dealing in that other state or that other place that you came from, you weren't awakened yet, but this person very much so was, okay. They were manifesting you. They were manifesting their soulmate. You are their soulmate. They were manifesting you because they were going through some tough times, money-wise themselves. That's why you were feeling that too. That's why this could be a twin flame here, because it's like the both of you do go through a lot of things together, okay? It's just different circumstances, and it's the opposite, so it's different than yours, but you still both struggle with certain things, okay? So this person was struggling, and they have addictions here. I see addictions for some, not all. And it could be any addiction. It doesn't have to be drugs and alcohol, but it's something that they depend on, okay? Whatever it is, they depend on it. So this person was manifesting their soulmate in. You're their soulmate. And then when they started manifesting you in, they're from the dark. Okay, they're from the dark, and when they manifest, it's not for good intentions. Okay, it's selfish reasons, it's selfish intentions. When this person wants someone or something, there's something behind it. It's not about love and giving and all that cherry stuff. It's quite the opposite. So, as they were manifesting you in a dark way, a way of where your options were taken from you, your choices, you didn't have much, okay? This person was doing spell work and manifesting things for you that wasn't for you, okay? It wasn't for you. And they're getting some massive karma for that. They lost everything because of this, okay? And even if they do try to give you back, which I don't see any of them doing that, they still have to live in this karma for what they've done, because they crossed boundaries here, and it's like they broke the law. They broke the spiritual law here. They're not allowed to do what they did here, okay? And they went way and over and beyond their boundaries. So what I'm seeing here is that this person manifested you in. You had all these problems, and you didn't know what was going on. It just made no sense. Like everything you touched turned to shit. Okay, everything. Things just weren't working out at all. No matter what you tried to do, nothing worked out. And so for some of you, you were forced to move in with family members that live in a different town or state. Others of you, you had to find a place that was more affordable to live in. It was just a real struggle. And suddenly, out of nowhere, out and about, you run into your soulmate. It was a coincidence, so you thought, but it's not. They were, doing come to me spells. They know they got you where they wanted you. Now what they started doing was these come to me spells so they can actually approach you. So then you end up feeling triggered. You felt this pull towards them. So you end up, going towards them. Maybe they work in a public place or whatever they work at, or you were trying to apply for a job. Maybe they were going to hire you. Okay, whatever it is. They know who they manifested in. They know you. They seen you as they were manifesting you. Okay? This person manifested you in because they thought that they're going to get a free ride from you. They thought that, this person here, they make healthy choices. They're about a new beginning. They're very loving and very dedicated and loyal. Okay? And they're, my soulmate. They're my twin flame, whatever. So I know if I could, if I do the right thing with this person and convince them that we belong together, then I will be able to get her abundance or his abundance, right? From the divine. Like they want to steal that abundance from you. And it doesn't belong to them. Okay, it doesn't belong to them. But they don't want to get karma for doing so, so they wanted to make it where you willingly would give up, this blessing, this blessing somehow. It would be like a trickery thing that they were planning on doing here. And they weren't planning this by themselves. They had a witch here that they are sexually involved with. With this person, they're very closed off. They like to be more logical. They're not, and they're not an air sign. I feel like they're a fire sign. But they do act like they want to be like an air sign with the logic. Because they turn off, they don't have, their heart chakra is turned off completely. It's like they're very cold-hearted. They pretend to be warm, but you can tell it's very fake. They're not a warm person. And you are. And so they found it's like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so easy to manipulate this person because this person is so sweet, charming. They're so trustworthy. It was almost laughable to them because this person's of the dark and they trust nobody. Okay? And they see that you seem like a person that was vulnerable, that was very gullible, oblivious. They thought that you were weak-minded, weak-hearted, but you were very loving and warm, and you're very weak, they thought. That's exactly what they thought, that you were very weak and very easy to manipulate and control. And they love that. Okay, so they were coming for you for abundance here. They thought they'll have a new beginning and have a financial release and all that stuff, and get blessings if they have you in their energy, okay, or them in your energy, something like that, however you want to put it, okay. But their idea didn't work out so well. Why? Because I feel like you, it's like you became awoken when you ended up moving. When you met this person, they awoken you. They awoken you to something here. They awoken you spiritually. You went through awakening here. And right away, it's like your intuition kicked in. And when it kicked in, you realize, there's something wrong here. This person is very forceful, very impulsive, pushy, demanding, forceful even, some of them. And rush. They want to rush things, and you find that very suspicious. And that was all because they wanted to hurry up and get this blessing, this new beginning with you, so that they can fix their problems at your cost. Does that make sense? That's what they were trying to do here. But now it didn't work. I feel like you told them an excuse, not an excuse, but a legit reason why you are not available, or you felt like they weren't available. Take it how it resonates. And some kind of truth. Some kind of truth was told here. And the truth was, and this person lies a lot, but there is a truth. They have been waiting for you. Yes. Were they loyal while they're waiting? Absolutely not. No. Not at all. But yes, they've been waiting for you, watching you attentively. But for this new beginning, not because they actually love you, not because they actually want to build a life with you. No. They wanted to have money. They wanted to have abundance on material, new cars, new places to live, They want a life of luxury from your blessing that doesn't belong to them. Once you turn them away, this person ended up getting, they started getting really nasty. Some of them could have been bullying you. Some of them could have been, being, drama, going and talking about you to other people, making up stories to give you a bad name, ruin your reputation. Even if you had children, they were trying to ruin their reputation, doing spell work, so their friends would pick on them or bully them. Even teachers, like this person is very dark. Okay, they're very, very from the dark here. And yes, they did a lot. But you were very protected. But it doesn't matter because this person kept trying and trying and trying to do all these negative things, kind of like threaten you, like how dare you turn me down. Okay, because I feel like even if you told this person, I'm married already, they were like, well, I don't care. You're mine. It doesn't matter who you marry. That's just paperwork. You belong to me. We have lifetimes together. Like, there's no such thing. And it's a very, very dark entity that's attached to this person. It's like a demon, and they're very controlling, lusty. Yeah, they're not a good person. So this person doesn't like to hear the word no, obviously. And, although I felt like you were really kind to them and understanding and everything, that wasn't good enough for them because they wanted this blessing, this abundance here. When they were rude to you, they were under the influence also of things. I'm not sure what. Could have been pills or alcohol, drugs, or I don't know. There's just something here that was messing up their mind. So anyway, sorry, I was getting a download on this. I'm trying to connect with it. Yeah, so they ended up getting some karma, and they know they were gonna get a karma for doing what they did, all this stuff that they did. If you were with somebody at the time, or you still are, like if you're married, and this is a twin flame situation for some of you, it is, okay, and you are married. This person was doing the most, trying to break up this relationship so that they can snatch you up just for their, for this new beginning with you, for this, this money, or this they wanted this life of luxury so bad, and you're the only one they felt that could give that to them, and their only chance. So they didn't care who was in the way. They just wanted to, banish them. So, they were doing some banishing spells. They were doing some, candle work here to try to break the both of yous up, okay? If you were connected to somebody strongly, they were really doing the most. Even to the point where they're causing arguments between you and your partner. You don't even know why or where these stupid arguments were coming from. It just made no sense. And they were doing all this. They did so much in your energy that you have no idea what they were doing. And then yet when you would show up for them, because they would do come to me spells that you knew nothing about, it's like they would act like they didn't do anything. Like you're the one going crazy and stalking them or whatever. But it was boosting their ego every time you showed up to them. Every time they did that come to me spell, and you showed up to them, and maybe you showed up to them when they had people that they know around them that, and it kind of lifted up their ego, like I have control of this one. And they would laugh and talk about it. Well, the laugh was on them, the last laugh. After COVID had finished, I don't know, maybe this it was, a really, it didn't end well. It was like ghosting, it was rude, bullying. This person, they were acting really mean and stubborn. But they were trying to get you to be obsessed with them. They started doing spell work for you to be obsessed with them, chase them, and all that. But that part never happened because you knew logically there's something wrong with this person. You can feel it intuitively. Spirit's telling you they're not good for you right now. At least, not in this lifetime anyway. For some of you, it's just a short time. It's different for everyone, okay? But anyway, they're coming back. They're watching you. I can see them watching you. They're stalking you for some. They went through a lot of karma here, and everything they touch now turns to shit, just like it did for you. So it's like it boomeranged onto them even harder, and it's just like this person's still trying to pick up the pieces, but they want to come with some kind of apology to you here. I feel like they want to apologize for the way they treated you, the way they bullied you around, but at the same time, they just wish that they wanted to give you some time to see if you just forget about their behavior and make it like nothing ever happened, and just come back like nothing ever happened, like they never did anything, they never hurt you, and that you would just move on with them and forget about the past. But that's not going to happen. They're delusional in that way. And you work emotionally, not you work with your heart. This person only works with the mind and of the dark. They don't deal with the light at all, and their choices are always from the dark also. um and they have a lot of healing to do, and all this, all this negative stuff happened to this person in many lifetimes here of just being around toxic family, friends. Maybe they were orphaned, because that's why they have, some of them have um, separation issues here, because their parent abandoned them. There's a lot of different situations, but this person has a lot of healing to do. They have a lot of trauma that they've gone through in their lifetimes here, and they needed to heal that in this lifetime, but they're so stubborn they don't want to. So the divine had you here, triggering them to heal these things, to put it to rest, so that the both of you can get out of this karmic cycle, because you were going through a karmic cycle yourself. You weren't putting that love into you. You weren't confident. You weren't happy in your own skin. And, that's why, the divine sent you this person again in this lifetime. And they come in every lifetime to teach you lessons here. They come in, they trigger you, it seems like. And whatever the triggers are, whatever's triggering you, that's what you need to heal. Okay? And it's different for everyone. Okay? So they're just coming back around, watching you, stalking you. But they can't get very close to you, because this person, you're very protected, and they know that. And every time they try to come towards you in a malicious way, something ends up happening to this person. Whether their car breaks down, their car gets impounded because they left it to park there to go spy on your house, and, come to find out they haven't paid on the car in a while, and it gets repossessed out of nowhere. I'm seeing them getting fired from their job, because some of you end up going to their job. Maybe they work in a grocery store, or a gas station, or whatever that they do is public, something that they do publicly maybe. And they were trying to embarrass you by shaming you in front of a lot of people and employees behind your back. So now you have these employees making you feel awkward, looking at you in a weird light. They were spreading rumors about you that weren't even real. If you've never slept with this person, they're telling people that they did sleep with you, and that, and then just gossiping about things that are not even true about it in a negative light, because you turned this person away, because you already are married to a soulmate, or you're happy the way your life is, and you didn't want them in your life, at least not a player type in your life. You wanted somebody who was stable, somebody who can give and take, and this person couldn't do any of that. Okay, so you're being protected here, but you might feel some sort of pull every now and then. Just keep focus on yourself. Do not focus on that type of energy, whatever you do, because if you do focus on that, you're going to give this person energy, and it's going to drain you, because they are an energy vampire. So Spirit just wants you to stay focused on yourself here. Don't focus out on anything but yourself, because that's what this person wants. Okay? Focus on you, do some protection spells on your children if you have them. Pray for your children always for protection, and yourself and your family members, because this person will do anything and everything to get this new beginning with you, just for the benefits, okay, without doing all the hard work. Alright, I'm also seeing somebody here having some stomach trouble, having pains in their stomach, thinking it's gas all the time. They're bloated, uncomfortable, having bowel problems, okay. You need to go see a specialist. What is that? What are they called now? I can't remember, but Anyway, go to your doctor, okay? Spirit is saying it's a specialist of the stomach, okay? The name of it, I can't think of the name of it right now. Anyway, yeah, you might have IBS, or you might have colitis, or, stuff like that. So some kind of irritable bowel syndrome. It's some things that you're eating that you're allergic to for some of you. Yeah, you need to go see a doctor, and they're going to refer you to a specialist. And some of you are going to get a test where they put a tube down your throat. But don't worry, they numb it and everything. You're not going to really feel it. And then for some of you, you're going to have to get a colonoscopy. Whatever they're going to find here, it's going to be something like that. It's treatable, okay? You're just going to have to change your entire diet. And that really sucks, but at least you get to live, okay? It's nothing life-threatening as long as you take care of yourself. Yeah. I'm also seeing somebody having tooth pain. Some really bad tooth pain. Some, it's wisdom teeth are impacted that need to be surgically removed. Others of you, it's actually rot in there. You have like stinky breath. You need, it's not a cavity. Some of you need a root canal done. Spirit is saying, look around like Dentacal. If you're in California, there's a place called Dentacal, or insurance called Dentacal. In East Coast, it's something else. So look it up for somebody who deals with Dentacal. You don't have to have Dentacal insurance if you don't have any insurance. Spirit is saying just go to a clinic that has Dentacal, that accepts Dentacal, because most likely that clinic will accept you to make small payments a month, so it's affordable to get this root canal done. But you cannot ignore it, because the more you ignore it, the more rot is setting in there, causing infection to kick in, and that infection can go through your bloodstream and actually, it can harm you. There have been celebrities that actually died from that, and it's all because of something treatable and really stupid, okay? And if you can't afford a root canal, then go get that shit pulled out for $100, okay? Whatever, just take care of it, because it's not worth your life, you hear me? Go take care of your teeth, please. Yeah. And even impacted wisdom teeth, that's very painful, that causes infection too. You need to get them removed, okay? If you don't have insurance, you could also contact the hospital. And a lot of hospitals, at least around here, there are hospitals who now deal with teeth. So, it has to be like an emergency type of situation. And if you're in a lot of pain and all that, and having fever and all that, and even if it's not fever, it's a sign of infection, and you really need to go. So call around, get the help that you need. And the hospital is great, because they also have a program if you are, struggling to make payments of any kind. They do have a hidden situation here where they don't tell the public. But if you go to the billing department and tell them that you can't afford it, you need some kind of help, they get donations every year that you know nothing about. Yeah, I know. They don't tell anybody that, of course not, because they want your money. Anyway, and it's about insurances and all that too, I'm sure. But you go there, and they want like your pay slips or whatever. They determine by that how much you'll get paid or whatever. They'll tell you what information you need to bring in. And then they have this program where it's like they cover everything for you. It's a program that people who can't afford it. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, they take care of the bill for you. It's donations that they get just for that, okay, for people who can't afford it. So just look into it. There's no excuse not to get fixed, okay? You need to go get your help. Don't sit there in pain anymore, please. That's awful. And the wisdom teeth removal, I had, 4 of them taken out at once. You'll live, okay? You look like a chipmunk for a little while, but, you eat ice cream, popsicles, or whatever. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Just please go take care of yourself. Don't be in pain. Oh, gosh. Let me see here. Oh, hello. Okay, so, I have a little visitor here. It's an elderly woman. Well, she was elderly. Elderly woman here. She has a message for someone. She's saying that she has a granddaughter who took care of her, and feels very, very guilty because she had to go to a nursing home. And she doesn't want this granddaughter to not feel not 1 ounce of guilt because she did nothing wrong, and everything that happened she accepted, and it was meant to be, and she wants you to know that. Her death was meant to be this way, all right? And she doesn't want you to feel guilt that she went to a nursing home and you weren't able to take full care of her. She had some sort of Alzheimer's disease. You tried to be there for her all the time, take care of her, but with her Alzheimer's and the hours that you were working, it looks like you were working a lot of hours just to pay your bills and get by. And you tried your best to take care of your grandma. And I can see some family members were very toxic here. There's a lot of arguing about money, and the house is being put into other people's names, and her going to a nursing home because nobody wanted to deal with this. And then you are very angry and upset with your family members because they didn't do the most when she did the most for them. She would always be there for everyone, and she didn't deserve to go to a nursing home, is what I feel that you're feeling. I understand that, but she did have some children here who are very self-centered, very selfish. One of the daughters, or feminine energy, who does have masculine energy a lot of times also. They're the breadwinner of their own family as far as financial things go. They're the ones who make the decisions. She had promised to take care of her mother, your grandmother. She promised to when the stage came. But she didn't keep her promise, and she never meant to. She didn't take care of her like she said she would, so she wouldn't have to go to a nursing home. The truth is, nobody wanted to deal with this wonderful old lady, this elderly lady. She's a really beautiful person. She smells like, she has like this cookie smell, like this sweet bread type of smell to her. Like she cooks a lot, like bakes a lot. Like bread, she says she makes a lot of different bread. So I'm staying away from bread, the carbs. But she's laughing. She's not a short woman. She's a pretty tall woman. European possibly background. She's a Pisces, or she has Pisces in her chart. Sorry, I'm listening to what she has to say. So, she wants you to forgive yourself and everyone else around you, okay? She said everything that happened was meant to happen for a reason. She's fine and she's happy and she's with you. But she doesn't want you to have any resentment to anybody in the family for not being able to love and care for her at that time, okay? She didn't expect anybody to care for her. She knows that people wouldn't, okay? She expected it. Um, but she's such a loving and warm person, and she's like, I don't know, almost like angelic here. She's very protective of you, whoever you are. She's always with you, she says. Especially when you're cooking in the kitchen, she's right next to you. She's making noise over here in my sunroom. Yeah, that's her walking around. Yeah, so she said that she had broken a hip in the nursing home because they didn't have enough staff that day. And the young girl who normally watches all of them was just be one young girl that was going to school to be a hygienist, a dental hygienist. And then after she left to go be a dental hygienist, she said nobody replaced her. And your grandmother wasn't being watched in the nursing home with her Alzheimer's. She was confused, she was hallucinating, and she stood up only to sit down, but the chair was far away from her or something like that. She fell down. She fell, she said, and she broke her hip. And it was so painful. Um, the family ended up moving her to another nursing home knowing that she wasn't being taken care of correctly, properly. There were workers there who were not qualified for the job that they were doing with her. But she's so patient, so patient. And she is a starseed. She's very, very, she has a very strong, strong energy. Like, literally, it heats up my whole side of my back. She's, like, really, really intense and beautiful. Beautiful heart. Beautiful soul. Okay? You're very blessed. She's with you always. She said, don't fret. I'm with you. You're not alone. Don't be scared. She said she makes noises, so she knows that. So you know that she's around. If you feel tingling on your hair, she's, touching your hair. Maybe she used to scratch your scalp a lot when you were little, gives like some kind of affection here. She said that she raised you most of your life. And she always looked at you as a daughter. She said she's sorry that you didn't get the inheritance that she wanted you to have. I guess the family members were extremely greedy and fighting over this money and this home that she owned. 2 homes possibly that she owned. The family members were, there was one in particular that's extremely greedy here. Well, they're all greedy, really, but this one was extremely greedy. Made sure she put her name on the house that she lives in, that she barely ever paid rent for or something. I don't know. She took a lot of money from this elderly person here, but she forgives her, and she said for you not to hold any grudges because she does have mental issues, okay? And she said you don't need the inheritance because you're going to be blessed always. You're always going to have abundance in your life. And you'll never be without. Thank you. Okay, she disappeared. Oh. So that was a message, okay, for someone here who took care of their grandmother. All right. I'm not seeing anything, feeling anything else. She left. Hi. Thank you for visiting. All right. Let's see here. Oh boy, I see a pastor here to a church, and this pastor was taking money. They were okay, so people that were giving money to this church, giving, what is it, like a donation, whatever. I guess when they pass those baskets around, you put money in it or something. I haven't been to church since I was young. I don't go to church. I believe in God and I pray, but I don't go to church. I have my reasons. However, this pastor or priest is a priest. It's a priest. It's a priest here. They were stealing money from the church and actually putting that money into a bank into another country that they come from. This priest is foreign. It looks like some sort of Asian or something background. Okay. Anyway, they ended up having to close the church down because of all the stolen money, and they took off. They left the country after they stole all these donations and all that. Spirit said that this is a lesson. There's a lesson here for everyone that went to that church to learn. And basically, it's just like there's evil people who will preach to you, okay? There are evil people who will preach to you. The devil goes to church. The devil likes to go to church because it's about worship, okay? And they sit there and, they play with these people here and, they do whatever they do there. So the devil is pretty much everywhere. Don't be mistaken. They are not afraid to walk in through those doors, okay? So, obviously, because you see all these things going on. I mean, they are human, right? We are still human. So, as long as you are human, you can be manipulated in different ways, and demons can also attach to you, regardless, okay? Whatever it is here, this person is getting some serious karma. I don't know why I'm seeing this. I don't know if there's maybe somebody connected to this story. I don't know. It's very weird. I'm hearing Lawrence. I don't know what Lawrence means. I don't know if it's someone's name or maybe the place. I don't know. Anyway, so the church ended up closing down. It needed to be fixed up, and they didn't have the funds to do it. This priest was collecting money, telling people that he's doing a collection to fix up the church, that it needed to be fixed, and he was pocketing the money and sending it back to his country. So they had to close down the church for one because they didn't have the funding to keep it open, and for two, it needs a lot of repairs to be done there, and it's unsafe to go there until the repairs were done. But this person didn't get away with this money. They got away with the money, yes, but they ended up getting severe karma where they lost everything in their country, their family members. Um, they had family members. They had problems with some family members passed away. They went through a lot of loss here after they did that. It was a lot of different loss for this person, including the money and, you know, a lot of things. They got a lot of bad karma here. And then what happened was the church ended up, it ended up going in the church's favor here. Everybody who worshiped at this church, whoever took over this church, ended up getting this church fixed. And it looks really beautiful church here. So everybody's happy. People are going back and things are going back to normal. But there are still people that are, not comfortable with donations because of what happened. But it's a lesson, you know what I mean? It's a lesson here that even a priest, they're human. So, they can have, devil energy too. I mean, it's a place of worship. It doesn't mean that everybody that goes there is going to be a freaking saint. You know what I'm saying? You're still human. So be careful, be careful who you kneel into. Because it just might be the right thing that you think it is, I have nothing against, okay, maybe I do, but personally I don't go to churches, no, but, I don't judge people who do. I mean, I have family members who do. It is what it is, It's just not my preference, And I don't feel peace in a church, okay? I feel anything but that. Like the people that surround the churches, because I'm very sensitive, okay? So I feel people's energies and their sins. We all have sins. We're not perfect. Even myself, obviously. But when you're sitting in a church, people think that they're going to go there and be saved from, doing repetitive shit that's evil and horrible, and they keep doing it and doing it and doing it over and over again. They're not learning. So what's the fucking point? Like, go home and sit down. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. The whole thing is, it's like, you go there, fine, you hear the word of God or whatever, and then it's like, but you're not practicing, what you're listening to here. Isn't that the point? You're learning, you're hearing the word of God, and then it's like you're supposed to try to live with the word of God or something, right? I don't know. I don't know. But when I go there, I see people doing the same things, like a repetitive cycle, They do the wrong thing, they hurt somebody, they're deceitful. Then they go to church, they bend on their knee and they pray, and they're, begging God for forgiveness, for cheating, for, getting drunk and beating up their wife, or, going to jail because they killed somebody. And then, they just keep doing it over and over again, and they just keep going to church like it's going to be cleansed, like it's going to go away, the problem's going to go away. That doesn't sit with me. I don't know. It's just not for me. Anyway, it's just my opinion. Not that it matters. But anyway, so, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so that priest ended up getting the karma, okay, and, yeah, it was a real this big disappointment. People really trusted into this priest. This priest was a fake and a lie and a fraud. Okay, and that's really sad. That's really sad. It's really sad. That happened, and nobody deserved that. Okay. So, but things are coming, back together again at this church, and people are slowly, filling up the seats there and joining into this church again, little by little. But it's going to take time for these people who have been there to trust again. because it was a big of a shock for them. Okay, but like I said, everything happens for a reason. This priest was exposed, and he was doing this for many years, and nobody even knew about it. But they weren't seeing anything done in the church, and they was like, what's going on here? Like, how much more money do you need? Because this priest has been crying about fixing this church for a long time, and the whole time he was crying because he wanted that money to send it to his country. Unbelievable. Anyway, I don't know why it's coming in here. I don't go to that church. I don't even know what the church is or what kind of church it is. I have no idea. All right, let's see. What other messages? Show me. I see someone here that's in a relationship with someone, and you might have been in a relationship with this person for quite some time, okay? I don't know exactly how long, it's different for everyone, okay? But long enough where you trust this person, you love them very much. Through thick and thin, you've been together with them no matter what. Lately, this person's been acting kind of strange. This person could be gaslighting you all of a sudden. Or maybe they have been the whole time, but you're oblivious to it. You didn't pay attention to the red flags because you just felt like you were in love with them. I don't know, because they do have a good heart. They do have a good heart. They are giving and loving, but something in this person changed here. What changed? Okay. So somebody traveled away. So there was like a separation here between the two people here. For some of you, it was a separation because of something that happened. Like it could have been where, maybe there was a problem in the family, and one of you had to move away to take care of someone, or it was something like you guys had an argument and decided to take a little break from each other. You're together but just need a break from each other. For others of you, the separation was about work. So somebody had to travel for work for a little bit. Okay, so whatever the separation was, it's going to be different for everyone. Okay. This person felt lonely during this time. They felt lonely, and so what happened was they ended up meeting someone either through their job or through online. I see mostly it was through online. Okay, a couple of them was through their job. Some of them, okay, they met this person at a job when they work in a hospital or a nursing home. Others were a mistress here. Okay, so there's a few different things here that I'm seeing. One of them is, like I said, it was some sort of separation here that happened, okay? For whatever reason, something happened and there was a separation, okay? Whether it was for work or whatever it was. This person ended up meeting someone else, okay? They felt lonely. The bed was cold. It's no excuse. I understand that, but this is what I'm seeing. They kept it hush-hush, very quiet and secretive, but the problem now is they really enjoyed this person's company, and they ended up cheating with them. Okay, they ended up having sex with them, dating them, but it was all on the down low here. And they let this mistress know, or this man know, depends who the sex is. I don't see the sex right now. Because it could be, it's different for everyone. It could be a man, it could be a female, it could be male and female. I don't know. But I feel it's a masculine energy and a feminine energy. But both sexes have that. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But what I see here is that during that little break here, for whatever reason it was, it's different for everyone, they ended up exploring an options here. They got intrigued by someone online for most of them, or at work, which is a terrible place to freaking deal with people, especially if you're married. That's just a stupid idea. Anyway, they were very attracted to this person, male or female, and then they thought, well, as long as my person doesn't know about it, everything should be fine. So they let this mistress or this man, either one, masculine, whatever it is, know that yes, I'm in a relationship, or I'm in a marriage or a commitment. However, I want to do this with you if you accept the fact that I am taken, and this is just temporary, just, for pleasure only. They agreed. I see here they agreed. And then this was going on all the way up until the point of a return of this person. So once this spouse returned from this leave, or whoever this person is, romantically connected to this person for a while, when they returned from the leave, this person did feel a bit guilty. They feel guilty, and they didn't think they're gonna feel guilty. And then they started treating you like out of guilt. One day they'll spoil you, want to give you everything. The next day it's like they're criticizing you. Maybe they even criticize how you look, how you are in bed. Maybe they don't like the positions anymore that you would do in bed, and they're criticizing that. Or they are having erectile problems. Okay, they can't get it up because they got really used to that other person, and now being with you, they can't get their shit up. You know what I mean? And it has nothing to do with you. You didn't do anything wrong. It's the mindset of this person. Okay, now I'm saying that they can't get it up for a man, but for a woman, she's dry. She's not like she used to be, like, willing and open for that. You know what I mean? Because they want it with the other person, like they got attached to the other person that they were messing with. So now this person is not being nice. They're treating you differently since you got back from your travels. Okay. You're not happy, but I promise you, it's not you, and there's nothing wrong with you. It's this person feeling guilty and gaslighting you, trying to make it seem like you're the problem when it's actually them. They don't want to accept the fact that they're in the wrong. They're the one who did the wrong. Okay, they're not taking accountability for what they did. And it's like they do feel guilty, but at the same time, they're looking for an excuse, to not feel guilty, if that makes any sense. Like, well, you're not doing this and so I have to go and cheat. You know what I mean? Like they're looking for some kind of excuse. You know what I mean? It's a real dirtbag type of energy that I'm feeling right now. I understand in the beginning they weren't. They were very loving and charming and supportive and everything and anything you could have imagined. Okay, you thought they were your they're your everything. And then when this happened, it was a real slap in the face and a real shock here. So, Yeah, so you don't know what's going on. You're not being treated well. They still haven't told you, anything about this affair. Okay, but the thing is, it's very much so still going on here. It's still going on. This person is now, they might be telling you they're coming home late because of work or traffic jam, or making up excuses, saying that they're going to go work an extra day or two, work extra hours, and they're not working at a job. They're working between someone's legs and on riding some horse there. I mean, they're just doing something, okay? And it's not work, that kind of work. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if this is happening to you. This is not right. But yeah, they're definitely working overtime, but it's not at work. Okay? Put it that way. And the more they do it, the more guilt they feel about it. It's really affecting you. They could be making you feel insecure. You might be feeling rejected. You might be feeling you're not good enough. There's nothing wrong with you. And you need to stop thinking like that, all right? Because it has nothing to do with you. It's them, 100%. They're the douchebag who's doing that. They don't know what they have until it's gone. And I promise you, when you do if you decide to let them go, they're going to feel it. They're going to feel every part of you leave, and they're going to feel so empty, and they're going to regret so much what they've done to you. I promise you, they will. And that's a lesson. They're going to get really bad karma. They are. Yeah, absolutely. Because how dare they? Like, you're working so hard, or you're doing something that you have to do. You put all your trust into them, and they go fuck around like that. I mean, that's just not right. I'm sorry. Not in my book. But, this is your choice. This is your life. But, I would really think about it. Think about this, because it's not right. And, even if you do forgive them, all right, and even if you go to counseling and all that, that's great. But are you going to ever trust them again? Can you live with somebody you don't trust? I don't know. That's up to you, okay? But they are still messing around with this person. Their body image is changing. Also, like, some of them had either put on weight, lost weight, they're aging, or something's going different with them, okay? So they're also feeling insecure with that. And so this person on the side, gives them validation on how good they look, even though they're lying. Because they're not really into this person. The person that you're dealing with is actually spoiling them to keep them around, like giving them money or treating them to things like shopping, stuff like that. But it looks like more like money and buying expensive things for them, like a sugar daddy or sugar mama type of thing. They're not getting the service for free, okay? But the attachment is real here, but it's more on your person is attached to them. They're not attached to your person. And once you let this person go, so will the other one, okay? The mistress or the player there, they're going to, they're not going to be here long. They're going to leave them, because this person doesn't have the funds to be to giving out all this money and these luxuries. Because the more this person gives, the more they take and the more they want. So it's not going to work out too well for them, okay? So that's what I have for you all right now. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. I always like to know, okay? I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay dry, but if it's raining in your area, please enjoy it. If you like rain, not everybody likes rain. And if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, please do so. It's absolutely free and it doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps my channel a great deal, okay? And it helps me keep putting out some free content for you guys, even though it's general. There's still messages out there for somebody who needs to hear them, okay? So I love you all very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. And I pray for all of you to have your abundance. And like I said, my left hand is still itching, so I know it's coming. All right, I love you all. Have a great day. Bye.